Alright, today's video is on my newest toy. This one here is, if you haven't noticed already by this, a Burgess, as they called it back then, semi-automatic shotgun. But in reality it is just a, it's a repeating shotgun, and the pump is behind the actual action instead of in front of it, like you would normally see on guns today, on pump shotguns. So technically it is a slide action or a pump gun, but the action works from the back. This one here is obviously slightly beaten up. It's missing its supposedly gutta percha or percha, or however anyone pronounces that. It's like an early plastic / rubber that basically formed what looks like a stock part of it here. This one was missing it, was missing the screw. So now I either have to make my own or try to find somebody who has one, which is getting to be a really difficult task. Anyways, I do have the butt plate. It is in almost perfect condition, but since I am doing a slight restoration here, it's not on the gun right now. It is an interesting design. There are flaws in this one. This was one of the early ones, so I'm placing it around latest 1894. So it is a 120-year-old gun at this point in time. As you can see, there is a crack here. I have repaired it. I'm not completely done doing the repairing to get rid of the little bit of glue that's on the surface here. Once that's done, it shouldn't be that bad off. This gun, you might not see it very well here. You can see a little bit, but it does have a Damascus barrel. Yeah, you can see the bit there next to the light. Now I don't know if it's fully Damascus or if it was applied, but it does look like it is fully Damascus from some of the spots where somebody decided to clean it, as you can see here. The guy before me obviously decided to do some stuff. This camera is picking up more red than it actually is, because although there is like a patina on it, there is no rust. Anyways, I'll put this camera in the tripod and we'll go from there. Alright, as I said, this is an interesting shotgun, and the reason the actual pump is on the back here is because, due to patents from another shotgun that had been invented just before, he wasn't allowed to place it on the front. His first designs for it ended up being challenged, and he lost the challenge. So we'll start by showing how it works. So when you push on the little button here, because I haven't fired around, normally it is automatic, but you push on this button, you're able to pull back the slide, as you see. Now in pulling back the slide, the hammer gets cocked by the bolt, a lot like in the 93 and 1897 Winchesters. So you see there. Nice cover that has a Burgess, New York. Basically, Burgess Gun Company, Buffalo, New York, written on it. Fancied up a bit. Anyways, inside you see the lifter, the actual bolt carrier and bolt. You see it's a two-piece here. I will take this gun completely apart and show you exactly how it works inside. The bottom covers this, and from inside there. Now this one here, they did make two models. This one here is just the breakdown one or takedown one, They also made a folding model which was popular with law enforcement, and it was actually designed mostly for that. So it's a little tough to do this, even though it's not bad. So you push on this button, and you gotta work the barrel a bit because I guess the weight on the front makes it difficult, but yeah, there you go. Take the weight off the front of it, and it separates. I think the Stevens and that do that also. So now you've got your receiver end, and this here is your barrel end. I've had to make this, which is why this is that color. I've been following the patent designs for it, so it's probably not perfect, and well, it's definitely not perfect, but it sort of does work. I did find flaws in that original patent, and it makes sense as to why in later patents they've changed the design for this. But the whole thing is the plate on the bottom slides, hits this, shifts it over, allows the cartridge to come out. Anyways, I'll show you that in a later video. So that's your gun taken down, and now it's as long as the actual barrel. Mine is a 30-inch barrel, so it's still a big gun. And this, if you wanted, you could actually close it back down, drop the hammer on it, and that there is a Burgess. As I said, I'll take it apart for you guys, show you how to take it apart. Apart from that, yeah, I'll get into design flaws in that with it too. And yeah, that's pretty much what it is. The butt plate actually has the logo and everything on it. It is a nice little butt plate for that time. And all in all, it seems to be well built, all hand assembled. You could see that everything's numbered with the actual serial number of the gun, because they're all hand fitted. So yeah, next video will be on the disassembly of it. I'll show you some of the problems with it while I'm disassembling it, and then I'll show you how the whole thing works. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed this introduction. Hope it showed some people who've never seen this gun before how interesting it is. And I'll be going on to the disassembly next. Thanks for watching.